Hello, and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. You can see that the Ethereum chart continues to spend time in this lower section of this trend channel, in this descending trend channel that we're looking at here, and the pathway to the downside still allows for another low. However, it's at this point not very clear if the wave 4 has topped already. I would prefer a slightly larger wave 4, as you know. And I will share with you the smaller time frame micro support levels that we're tracking here. It's important to understand, though, that I do not have any evidence that a really meaningful low has formed. I'd rather see it as more probable that the C wave to the downside that's actually unfolding, that's wave C of B, could form one more low. Okay, it could form one more low. That's circle wave C of wave B. But it will depend on how we react to resistance. Now, at the moment, there's a small reaction here, rather to the center line of the trend channel. We might see one more high, and then I would expect some resistance in the area around $3,170. That's the 38.2 retracement level. Surely something more bullish is possible, a breakout to the upside. I think nobody would have a problem with that, but that can currently not be confirmed. It's also not, it just does not appear to be the most probable pathway, given that we would like to see for that and would need to see for that an upside breakout, at least from the corrective price channel, or a 5-wave move up. On the nano level, I do not see 5 waves up yet either way. So let's take a look at the shorter time frame for Ethereum short-term pathway here. And this is the 30-minute chart, and you can see that Ethereum has now broken out to the downside of the trend channel. I mentioned yesterday Ethereum will need to make a decision. Obviously, this is really on the smallest time frames only. You see there is a small pullback at the moment that's happening, which could be wave C of 4. So in the yellow scenario, for example, we can easily see this as an A wave in an ABC structure. Again, we're tracking a wave 4 bounce here, and that's usually an ABC structure. So it could be the A wave finished on the 24th of November. We had a B wave pullback. We're now in the C wave, 1, 2. Is this wave 3? Maybe. Then this could be 4, but should ideally not even break below $2,957. That's the 61.8 fib level. Okay, if it does, then will likely morph into the blue scenario. But so maybe over the weekend we'll grind a little lower, more sideways here, and if we can get another push higher Sunday or Monday, then this would likely be the yellow count, and the next move up could be the last one to complete wave 4, but we'll stay close to that. However, if we go down lower now, it might even mean the wave 4 has already topped. I have to say that I have to put that out there as an option, but I would still find it quite a weak wave 4, so I would prefer a wider wave 4, which is basically shown here by the blue scenario, which just means larger ABC. In simple terms, if you don't want to get confused by Elliott Wave structures, we have an upper micro support area. Ideally, we don't break below 2,957 to keep the yellow scenario alive. It technically can go lower, which is why I'm showing here the 78.6 retracement level as well. But if we go lower than that, it's likely the blue scenario, and then a test of the lower support region will be likely, and then we can observe this one for a reaction. That should give you the larger time frame, key levels and outlook, as well as the smaller time frame one. Hope it helped, hope it added some value. Make sure that you follow us on X as well for additional updates, charts, news, and much more. The link is in the description. Leave a like and subscribe. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.